Hello and welcome. Let's go. Hello chat. Hi lads. Evening chat.
It's Friday, it's 7 o'clock, and yes, we're back in Conan again. I'm jumping straight in because I've already gone ahead and made the character, because I had to jump in to do a couple of the settings quickly, but I'll log straight back out again. We've all seen the character creation before, so nothing too fancy, so I just thought rather than bore you all with that, I'll go ahead and do that. So yes, as per the title in the description, we're going to give the Nomad challenge a little go again. See how we get on this time. See if we can survive a little bit more. See if we can hopefully make it this time, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a practice, a bit of a mess around, tested a few things, tried a few things, and kind of spotted a few hiccups early on, which might be where I was going wrong at first. But let me just quickly... update that. So yeah, so there's no base building, no crafting stations, no crafters, no fighters that we get through taming, but we can get them through other means, which we'll hopefully come to eventually, not necessarily in this episode, but we'll hopefully get to that. I've got my journeys on, so as we're going through, if anybody feels like helping out, just calling out the next journey if I get stuck on it, that would be a big help. Shouldn't do, because I'm only going to do the initial one just to get us down to the river to get us going, because obviously we can't use a bedroll. It's on the hardest difficulty, it's one life, and if we die, that's it, we start again. So let's get cracking as we do. Good to see everybody here, hope you're all good. Who did we see? Tay Manix is here, Tempest, Angar, good evening to you all, hope you're all good. Good to see you. Yes, unfortunately this isn't on UE5 because we are still stuck on the UE4 version on console at the moment. I was going to obviously wait until they brought out the UE5 version, but then decided, why
Hello
not?
And welcome.
Let's
Hi lads. Take your first steps.
let's
Hi,
give it a go, and let's try again, see how we get on. Like I say, I have been having a little bit of a play around again, just at the early stages. to try and figure
Hi,
out
Kathy.
where I was going wrong
Hello,
last
all
time.
slightly smiling face.
I know it was a bit further on when it all went wrong last time. But yeah, I was thinking this time hopefully things may be different, but we shall see. Let me just do that one, that one, that one, and that one. 2, 3, come on, 4, there we go. Yeah, so I thought, well, try tonight as well, just so I can kind of see for the viewer numbers how things go, because it doesn't mean they're giving up with Ark. We will still continue with that. Just obviously at the moment wanting to see sort of how the viewer numbers go with the channel kind of thing, and if this still goes well, I'll keep it on the Fridays. I am aiming to do Tuesday as well, and if we'll try it maybe a couple of Fridays as
Hello
well as.
again, random face with tears of joy.
And if yeah, if it seems to be going well, we'll do both Tuesdays and Fridays. If there's not a huge difference in it, then we'll just do the Tuesdays for the Conan, and we'll still do a bit of a run on Ark on the Fridays, because obviously I do of course want the channel to grow. That is the main aim. Like I say, doesn't mean I'm giving up on Ark, not at all. Just I was thinking
You are
about
all
it.
over the place, Angar. LOL.
I was thinking about it this morning and thought, right, let's give it a go, see what happens. Oh, wrong button, that one. Ah, yes, we are where I thought we were, so that's good. Yeah, so when I was messing about doing a bit of a practice, I was finding, you know, you pick up too much stone too soon, too much wood too soon, obviously you get heavy. So what my aim is to go with a point there and a point in grit. And I've got another point health there. Try and get my health and my grit up first, so that at least we've got a bit more health to hopefully take a few more hits, but I don't intend on getting hit too easily. And obviously the stamina will need to be able to keep fighting, because as you're carrying more and more stuff you get heavier. But then I do eventually want to get to the first perk in expertise, so that we can carry a bit more at least when we need for the stuff we'll need. Get to the third perk in grit eventually for the extra stamina. Get the vitality up to at least the third perk, and then start looking at authority for a follower when we can get one, if it's still doable, and if we can get lucky enough to get that far, to go get one from the place here. But we'll see how we go first. We may not survive that long, but let's go see the big scary bat first. Hello, Mr. Bat. Yeah, come here. No, don't want to fight. He's off. Never mind. So that, of course, is the journey for the find more survivors, which there he is. You can pick that book up if you want, and it'll read you a bit more lore, which we're not too interested in right now. Let me also just check something here. Something, so that's good. Sorted. Yep. Good, right. Let's carry on. So yeah, how is everybody? How's everybody doing? Did I see Kathy creep in there as well then? I think I did. Good to see you. Hope you're good. How's everybody doing on this Friday? I know I was toying with the idea, like I say, of doing the Nomad run again yet, but it was suggested by someone who shall remain anonymous, that, well, why not try one now still while it's ongoing, see how you do, and then you could always do it again depending on how this goes, or even give it a second go once you get your E5. So I thought, alright, why not? Let's 6, 7, and get as many as I can. I thought, yeah, okay, let's give it a try. See how we do. Why does that feel like it's a note, but I can't interact with it? Unless it's just a piece of the stone, but it looks very much like a little note. Unless that's just my visuals, but yeah. Take a drink as well. Right, what are we doing? Craft a stone pick. That one. Well, we're also going to need one of them, so I'm going to do a hatchet as well. There we go. There's a point. Again, let's balance it out. We'll go stamina. Harvest stone with your pick. There we go. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Hope you're all having a relaxing Friday. Hope you've had a good week. I know I've spoken to some of you recently in literal chats and text chats of various other streams as well. Craft a stone weapon, right. Are we right level yet? Not sure, let's see. What are we missing? Some more branches.
Chat, make sure to leave a like, if you do.
Thank you, that's very good of you. Very good of you to say. Yeah, do leave a like if you enjoy. Helps me out a lot, because not just with the algorithm stuff, but it helps me out personally to see what people appreciate and the type of content that people want. And like a lot of us creators say, if you guys want to keep watching it, I'll keep doing it. Whether you're here just to see how long I survive and have a good giggle at my expense, I don't mind. It's what it's all about.
Smash that button, gently, as they say.
Yes, smash the like button, but do it gently. Don't want to be responsible for any broken PCs or TVs or anything. Yeah. Right. Reason why we want these is for the benefit of people who may not know, because most of us here will know obviously, but daggers are super duper OP in the early game and will do you a really big favour. What do we need to do now? Follow the road out there area. So yeah, that's why we definitely want those. They will do us a huge favour down the line. Well, the bugs aren't great, but I'm just going to eat a few just to top me up a bit. Let's get into the actual main area. Obviously this is the first episode, so there's not going to be too much going on. But obviously the first aim today really is to, well, the main aim is to stay alive obviously. But we want to try and get some XP so that we can obviously level up, because we need the health, the stamina, etc. Right, it says craft a bedroll, which we've done, but because this is the Nomad challenge, and you can all witness this as well, I'm going to put it down like it's asking me to do, but then I'm going to pick it straight back up again, and we're going to drop it because we don't need or want a respawn point. Let's go with a point in vitality again, because we don't want to be able to respawn, because it's one life. If we die, we die, that's it. Game over, we start again. Oh, there we go. Out of that beating drum music now. So what I realised when doing another bit of a run around again to try and figure stuff out, yeah, I don't want to be carrying too much too soon until I can build my stamina up, but also don't want to get into any unnecessary combat. and I also need to learn to try and slow down a bit as well.
All good, can't use them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know I can feel like I want to be too overconfident and go ahead on myself and make stupid mistakes, which I know we've all done, we've all been there. So yeah, I need to forget the end goal, so to speak, even though we know what that is, but not get hyper focused on that. Just focus on the here and now, and if we get to said end goal, then that's great. That's a fantastic thing, that's what we want. I have, as I say, been under the settings, so hopefully this night time will not last very long at all. Hopefully it'll be pretty quick. Hopefully none of you shalebacks are aggressive, nasty ones, which it doesn't look like you are, so that's cool. So I'm going to come up here a moment first, because what I want to do, oh there we go, get the sentinels discovered. I want to make up some of the heal pots. It's only very, very basic. Also make up some rough wraps now we've got some plant fibre. Oh, yeah, that is exactly what I mean. So we're not doing that just yet. Because now what we've got to do is do what I wasn't planning on doing at first. Get out of render range, because this is single player. And get that guy to despawn. Because there ain't no way we're beating that thing. That is a corrupted shaleback. He will kill us probably in one hit. And then, yeah. That is just typical, the one spawned right there. Oh well. What does it the military say? Improvise, adapt and overcome. And that's what we shall do. So what we'll do, for a bit of a breather a minute. I'm not sure how far out of render range I'll need to get, but if I go up to the now and expand and back, hopefully that should be well out of render range and he should have despawned. But yeah, of all the places a corrupted one had to be, and it's right there. Normal playthrough, I might have messed about, you know, chucked my bedroll down and messed around, had a bit of fun with him. But yeah, not in this run. We ain't doing that in this run. Not a chance. But yes, please do let me know, guys and girls, those that are here now, and especially anybody watching in the future. I do realise I did say a little while back that I won't be bothering with Conan for a while because of all the hoo-ha that happened with the UE5 upgrade, etc. and I won't go into all that again now. But if people want me obviously to keep doing this and to do any other content on Conan still, which yes, this is on PlayStation 5 and it is Unreal Engine 4, so it's not as good as UE5, but we may get that one day hopefully. But if the Conan content is what people want to see from me, because that's why they followed me in the first place, if that was it, and why you are still doing, and that people miss the Conan tips and tricks videos and the little pointers and things when I can come across them. Obviously this is no good, I'm just doing it for the XP, bear in mind. Then I'm more than happy to, you know, look back into Conan a little bit and do some of my little tips and tricks vids again. It's not a problem at all, because ultimately I'm trying to grow my channel, and my channel isn't going to grow if I keep doing the same thing that just isn't seeing any bigger numbers in viewership either on the videos or in live streams. It's not necessarily because of anybody or anything that we're doing wrong, it's probably just that, I don't know, maybe the particular game at the time. Doesn't have the... Sorry, bear with me. Don't need that. Doesn't have the interest in it at the time, you know, people aren't interested in it that much, whereas... Whoops! Yeah, well I did that well, didn't I? What the heck is that? Whoa, that's the dude already. Yeah, he's wandered a bit far down. Or she. Ugh. You're not supposed to wander this far down just yet. Whew. Well, there we go, that's jump scare number 2 already. Yeah, even though those guys use stone weapons. I've got daggers, I know, but he may have killed me. I don't feel I'm just quite ready yet. Has he relocated now, or is he going to come after me again? No, he's gone off. That's good. Before he just has to sneak up on us again and I'm doing the moonwalk. We'll get back round here. Flip that again. Pop out from there. Iron. Let's get our stamina up a bit again. But yeah, sorry, getting back to what I was saying, if that's what people would like and it is Conan that people are more interested in, I realise it's not going to be as interesting and as visually pleasing as UE5 obviously, but if people want to see what it's like on console still, I'm more than happy to go back to the game that, you know, made my channel, because at the end of the day this is still one of, if not my most favourite game, and it always will be. You know, I'm always going to like Conan no matter what's happened, you know, and when that day does come, as I say, that we get UE5, then all the better. Right, let me just go down to that one, and then
Good chance to be the main guy for console Conan on YT.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I suppose I was just thinking because it's Unreal 4 still and it's not the new version yet, that is it worth doing, but I mean, if there's the interest out there for it, I'd love nothing more than to be back on Conan and doing my Conan content, of course I would, and yeah, being that I'm on console, I suppose I'm, like they say, captain of the ship, I'm with it till the end kind of thing, and yes, there was all the frustration early on, but obviously, as time goes, you know, yeah. Like that. Let me just see. A few more of those rocks there. Don't need you. Don't need you. Keep the branches for just now. Right. But yeah, that's a fair point. It is a chance to keep up with that at least, and because as far as I know, I don't know of many console content creators that are out there for Conan. I know, is it Gaudia Certiminez or whatever his name was? I know he was. Don't know if he still is, but was on PS5. I'm not sure of any others that I know off the top of my head. But yeah. If people still want to know what's going on with the current game, and I can still teach people things of how it is on the UE4 version, then obviously, you know, I'm more than prepared to do that, absolutely. Because I do miss it. I do miss doing my Conan
Claudia
content.
hasn't played Conan since Dune came out.
Yeah, I realise he hasn't played it since June came out, but that's what he was playing it on, wasn't he? He was on console for it. I mean, yeah, Dune Awakening does look interesting. There are parts to it that are intriguing. One of
Good
my
evening, lads. Hi, chat.
Confused Barbarian, Troy, good to see you. How are you doing? Long time no speak, as they say. Good to see you. Welcome
Hi,
on in.
Troy.
Hey, Troy. Good to see you. What was I going to say? Stream of brain. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, Dune Awakening. It does look good, and it is intriguing me a little bit. There's certain aspects with it that, again, inventory-wise, and there's a lot of written stuff that you've got to read.
I'm hanging in there. Thanks.
That could be quite, or to me, what I see on my screen looks quite small. So obviously, to me, to manage with that in-game, I wouldn't be able to read that out when I've got to click on something and read it. I know a lot of the stuff speaking to people, they do verbally, and when it's a job they give you, and it's in the written text at the top, it's basically a written version then of what the person's just said to you. I get that, but it's whether I'd be able to manage with it, and would I feel right in can I read it properly to manage it in the game there and then. But I know I wouldn't be able to manage it to read it out for people watching. Now, yes, there is ways around that. I could have somebody in voice chat with me, maybe, that when I click on something, they could hopefully see it to read it out for me. But you've got to bear in mind that the way my stream set up is at the minute, there's a slight delay between when I'll be clicking it and it gets to you guys. It's only a few seconds, but there would be that slight delay with it, so it's just, yeah. Right, has our scary big dude reset into another one? Are you all just friendlies now?
I am volunteering.
Bless you. I thought you would somehow. Yeah, well, I'm not too sure with it yet still, but we'll see what happens with that one.
Another new one, eh? In the beginning, they were.
I'm not going to do all the chat with him because we'll be here all night otherwise.
Now it seems like fresh-faced fools
Oh,
are
shall
showing
back.
up every week.
I was saying to Kathy the other day that
Do you play on the monitor or TV?
TV at the moment.
Desperate people out there.
Yeah, with the way my console is in our room, I'm on a TV at the moment. Just because of the way that we can do things, I'm playing on a TV. Like I say, I do enjoy watching people playing it, but it's just not quite grabbing me enough just as yet to say, well, is it something I would really definitely play? Which I was saying, like I said, I was saying this to Kathy the other day, that it's all well and good me liking it to play as a regular player, non-content creator if you will, but then I need to also be enjoying it at that stage to make it viable for me to make content on it, because if I'm just doing the content
Sounds
for the
like
sake
a bigger TV required face with tears of joy winking face.
for the sake of if I'm just playing the game for the sake of playing it and not really enjoying it that much, that would come through in the content, which would potentially affect my views. But if I can get into it a bit more, I do feel by the time it releases in September that I am a bit more into it and I want to give it a go, then I would possibly give it a go. But again, from a content perspective, I'm looking at it on a couple of angles again, that, well, if I do it, am I going to get the views on it? Because obviously by then will it still be popular? Because as we all know, June's having a few issues with various things as well. Will it be popular enough? But then would it be that people will watch because it's a console creator playing it on console and it's going to be different buttons, different layout, etc. slightly to what PC is? But it's a bit for me to pay out to get the game, just to get it, just to try it. Obviously I'm not going to know if I'm going to like it or if it'll do well until I actually try it. But it's, with my position that I'm in, it's a lot to pay out financially for it if I did it, and I'm not enjoying it, but also it's not growing my channel with any views or anything specific like that. But again, it's that whole argument of, well, you don't know till you try. Why am I... There you go. Sorry, just realised that my daggers weren't on my... they were on my hotbar, but why am I not pulling them out?
I bet you will love it.
Because with controller on console, if you've got something on your hotbar, you have to equip them first. If you hold down triangle on PlayStation, don't know what it would be on Xbox, but on PlayStation you can hold down triangle to pull your weapons out, hold down triangle to put them away. And because I hadn't already previously done that, had them in my hand and done it that way, I was doing it that way with the wheel, I wasn't able to quick equip, as I call it. Right, so getting back to the game, where are we up to? Right. Slay an enemy. Oh look, enemies. Now ideally, especially in this run, because there are two, you want to try and get these guys on their own. I mean, yeah, I've done it before where there's been the two of them. As long as you dance around, keep the bleed on them, you're fine. But ideally, I'd like to split them up, which this seems to be working perfectly at the moment, because that one's walking off that way. If I can just get this one to come this way a little bit more, just so that his pal over there doesn't hear what's going on and come and join in. You can hopefully say hello. Not get stuck on a tree. Or a rock. Like I just did. Perfect that he swung and missed and he got a chance to get a bit more bleed on him, and then of course he died to the bleed anyway. So, perfect.
Unalive him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Harvest meat from a corpse. What's it wants to do? Heal yourself. Well, I can't heal myself because we haven't taken any damage. And I'm going to have to do this very carefully because this is permadeath. But if we climb up here a little bit like
Very
this.
true, but that is the same on every new game, I guess. I would say if you like Conan, you will like Doom.
Okay. I mean, I am definitely enjoying watching Angar and Max. Just not getting high enough to do the damage. Angar and Max with their playthroughs and different styles and ways of playing, which definitely helps. Did that do us a bit of... Yep. That's probably not going to count, is it? Nope, because it's not a rough wrap. So, do it again. There we go. So now you know, we've done the science on that as well, where it says heal yourself, you've got to use the wrap to do it. The potion won't count. So heal yourself. See now, I think they're the wrong way around. Although I get it's getting you to heal first before you harvest the meat from the corpse, because obviously it's thinking you've been hit by the enemy. So it's saying you've been hit, you've killed it, right, now heal yourself, now harvest it. But we did that the other way around. And I'm hoping, as a few people have said with UE5 as well, that'll recognise that now that I've already harvested the meat. But we'll have to see. I know some people have said the journeys do recognise and tick off, so hopefully it may recognise that. Let me drop that, because that's excess weight we don't need. We don't need the hide. Did I get any meat from it? Yes, a little bit. Right, let me see here, where did that other one go? Oh, he's there he is. Hello, can we, go, perfect. See, as long as you manage your stamina, keep out of the way, be perfectly fine. Right, I'm gonna grab another couple of them because we'll need them anyway. What are we doing next, chat? What does it want us to do? Let me get over here where it's a wee bit safer. Failure water skin. Right, so let's do that. drop that hide again because we don't need that.
Sup everyone, hi Angar buddy.
Who's that? Done that. Bear with me, I'll just do this and then we'll catch up with chat on what the primitive cut knowledge. That one. And then
Hey Coco.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coco, good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hey Coco.
Nice to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Right. That one. We need some wood. Surprisingly. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide as well, chat, whether having the game music on is actually helping me or whether it's keeping me more focused, because usually I have the game music turned off. I'm just wondering whether it's actually helping me focus more or whether it's going to put me off. I don't know, especially when we're going to get the battle music down the line. Is that going to yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see with that one. Wood. Start that. Yeah. Right, let's catch up with chat again. Yep. Coco, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Glad to hear you're doing alright, Troy. It's good to catch up
Not
with you.
as distracting as chat face with tears of joy.
Yeah.
I saw Nomad challenge and clicked. The best run I ever had of Conan was doing a no crafting run from start to freeing the character. No
Oh,
food.
cool. Oh, excellent. Well, thank you for being here. Glad you saw it and wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you for saying hello. It's good to have you here. Hope you're enjoying. And as I was saying at the very beginning, for anybody who may have missed it, the intentions, obviously
And
today,
Angar should know.
were to see how the numbers go today for the views for my channel, and then I'll be carrying on Tuesday again, 7 PM UK time. So that'll be episode 2, providing we survive today, that is. And then providing we survive that, the next episode will then be Fridays. So it'll be Fridays and Tuesdays, depending on how long we survive, that is. If the numbers are doing good. Like I say, I'm not done with Ark, I haven't given up on it, we're not abandoning it, that will still happen. Just wanted to sort of, I've been looking at my channel viewing numbers in the past month or two and not seeing the sort of growth I'd like to see, so obviously I want to try and work on that a bit and figure out what I need to do to get the channel growing. So that's why, after a little bit of friendly encouragement as well, I decided that yeah, okay, let's give this a go, see how we do. Alright, do we have any more points?
If the music
here?
is distract you, turn it down a bit. The music is epic though.
Yeah, it's not distracting me yet. Yeah. Right. Stamina wasn't really an issue yet. I'm going to start with a point in that because I'm now carrying my campfire as well. Right, stone we can get really easy. Wood we can split and just carry a little bit of that. Bones we don't really need yet, we can get hold of those very easily. Right, so if we go buttons, that one. Claim that journey. We can't use anything from it, I don't believe. So we'll just claim it a minute just to see.
Now we just need to poke 6 badges with a sharp stick to face with tears of joy.
I'll drop a bit of that fibre because I don't need all that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just need to coax him gently. It's like, come on, what were we saying, 6? Get on with it. Right. Eventually, if we can find a pickaxe, that'll be really useful.
Yes,
Because I'm
pokey pokey 6.
pokey pokey
Rolling
6.
on the floor
Yeah,
laughing.
instead of pokey pokey mate, it'll be pokey pokey 6. Yeah. Let's just get rid of them. They don't do anything for us, but let's just eat them rather than drop them. So we need some levels. Let's just see. Just to make this easier for me, I'm just gonna go like that. We don't need a clan because we're not obviously doing all that, but just so I can see my level. Is it right? We're level 7. Whew. Right. We need to get some XP. Don't want to be taking on humans as yet, because even though they're a lot weaker, they're not really worth the XP just quite yet. Crocodiles are probably my best one. Sailbacks are probably another option. Crocodiles are going to fight back a lot more than a sailback. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that little spot just over there, that little island, might seem familiar to people as well. From
Sailbacks and crocs.
a certain fellow YouTuber's
Only 53 levels to go.
beginner's
You got
guide
this.
beginner's guide
Slightly
series.
smiling face.
You might
Sailbacks safer.
recognise this area. If you haven't seen his series, by the way, do check it out. Even if you're not a new player, it's still worth a watch. Because you might learn something. Because as he says himself, every day is a school day. Shrift's here. Good to see you. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is in the world for you. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Right.
Sheriff. Waving hand, waving hand. Waving hand.
Yep, I've upset
Hi,
his
Sheriff.
pal as well. Try and hit you both so I can get a bit of food going on you. That's you
Evening,
done.
Sheriff.
Ouch. Not too big of a hit, but it hurt a little bit. Ow! Yeah, that hurt. Sorry if I shouted a bit in chat. That kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but luckily with the health level we're at, that didn't do too much. That was his what I call heavy attack, which is the big body slam that they do. Yeah. I'm not going to pick them up to carry
Troy,
everything. I'm
Kathy
just
and
going to
Dangar waving hand.
do it for the XP of chopping them up. Food we'll worry about getting more of later. Definitely don't need a shellback head. Definitely don't need his hide. Leave that down there. Let me just organise some more stuff again here, chat. That one there. Right, so I know all my heals are at that side. Let's...
Level 8. Time for a world boss.
Yeah. Not in the Nomad run. No chance. Nope. Ain't touching no world bosses. No, thank you.
Hey Angar, I wonder if Gaudia knows about the update. I bet he'll love it.
Got that. Put that up there, so that puts it back on them. Sorry chat, just want to get some heals and stuff sorted out while we're in between. I don't want to be too heavy, obviously. There's a couple of them. Then we'll go. There's a couple of them a minute. Because again, I don't want to make myself too heavy yet. Wait for those to craft. So all I've done in my settings is literally sped up the night time. Not just so I can see at night, but for you guys benefit watching on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't like night time. Hence
he was actually discussing it in his recent Dune video.
Hence why the
he
night
might
time
be checking it out soon.
just went by very quickly then. And the only other thing I've done is just 2-time harvesting, just so that I can just hit a couple of things less. I don't have to farm as much wood or stone just to get enough for what we need, so I don't have to carry too much. Not changed anything else, because obviously that's not the idea. So we've got plenty of those for the minute, but enough of that. Right. Okay. Let's think here now. Right. So that was the shellbacks that are there. You can get the aggressive ones across there, so I don't really want to mess with them.
Are you doing no followers labs?
No, I probably will get a follower, possibly. Just because I'm not comfortable enough on my own to be able to handle a lot of the stuff, because you need such quick reactions with stuff, and with my eyesight being the way it is, unfortunately I probably just wouldn't quite react in time for certain things. Obviously it will be a follower that we get from up in Buccaneer Bay if we get lucky. That's if we get that far. With some gold, if I can get into that camp and get hold of one. Also get some gold coins for some chests or off people that we might get lucky with. And then see who we get, you know, because we can't have anybody off New River or anything like that, because obviously we can't knock anybody out that way. Now, yes, if the Headhunter event was on, that would be quite tough to farm, because sorcerers with daggers are just lethal. Although it would be helpful, because you could get the obelisk coin and get somebody from there, but again, I think the risk now with that is just too high. So the easiest and safest way to do it would be, like I say, if we can get somebody from Buccaneer Bay, if I can manage to get up that far. If we get there even. Well, we shall see how we go. Who knows? Now obviously once I can do it, it'll be either way, whether we fail this again or we actually succeed this time. I'm going to say both because we don't know. Whatever the outcome is with this one, when we do eventually get UE5 on console, I will obviously attempt it again, be that a second go or a third attempt, depending on what happens. I will do it again, because it'll look different, but obviously...
Apparently you can't get Yeti follower in Hanuman Grotto anymore, but you can loot them from the Temple of Frost, and they don't need a pen.
Oh. Now I don't know with Sesame's rules whether, when they've changed it, as they now
Rolling
have,
on the floor laughing,
that let me just deal with this guy first. Can you do your snap please, instead of hissing around in a circle at me? Let me just deal with this guy and I'll get back to you. Can you just unalive please? Has he actually hit? Yes he has. Oh, stamina. Gotcha. Whew. Yeah. I don't know with the way they've changed it on UE5 whether, you know, because you can now teleport over to Sipta, if you could run to the flame in the east and get good loot from that and then port back again, whether that would be in the rules. Depends if Sesame allows that or whatever he decides to do. Because this spot here, just there, is where the person is on UE5 that takes you over to Sector 9. Might say that's not allowed because you're giving yourself an advantage because you're jumping over to another thingy to get weapons out of the chest. It might allow it, it might not, I don't know. I don't know if he's changed it for the UE5 version. Right, let me just... What are we short on? Bit of stone, typical. Well, obviously I'm not on that end yet because we don't have it, unfortunately, on console as yet. So we could be a little way off that just yet. And just make some of that. Keep those fully repaired. Might as well repair those as well.
According to Sessine, if you transport to Sipta, you escaped and cleared the challenge. Congrats, grinning face with sweat. I would say it is allowed. You can loot the sorcery cave on L, just the same idea. Why not? It's in the game. Sipta is full of great loot.
Yeah, I mean,
you won't mind.
I wasn't thinking specifically of the sorcery cave. It was more the flame in the east because of that chest that you can go to. Who's that there? It was more that really. But yeah, it would make sense that technically, because you've teleported out, you beat the Exile Lands, haven't you? You've got out. So it is kind of still a teleporter way, which if he decides that as part of the challenge that no, you're not allowed to do that, I totally agree, because it's odd. But then if he says it's allowed, likewise I agree, but you know. Or if he says, yeah, okay, if you can get...
The flotsam boxes can drop good weapons too, and potions.
Yeah, you just got to be able to get to them and not get murdered in the process. And again with the sorcery cave on Sipta, if you could go there, yes, you go learn your sorcery, but you don't get all that corruption running in like you do on Exiled Lands. So it's, yeah, 6 of one and half dozen of the other, as the saying goes.
That is what I mean. You are allowed to loot the chests in Sorcery Cave, so no problem with Flame of the East chest.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so even though that's a different location, it would come under the OK to loot chest because it's like Sorcery Cave. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right. Where is he? Where's he gone? There he is. Oh.
Did the Unreal 5 upgrade affect you by streaming?
Not for Conan, because we don't unfortunately have it on here as yet.
At the Confused Barbarian, I recently told Angar that I always camp near the wreck of the Seagull.
Was that Tessa the Blade? Sorry Tessa, I do like you. You are one of my favourites when I can get you. But unfortunately you're not a help to us today. Right, we're going to take that, we're going to take that.
We need to think of it all as one map now.
Yeah, true. It is essentially all one map, isn't it? Although it's kind of separate, it's kind of still one map. Yeah, because it's... You can teleport to it from Sipta, you're not logging out of Exiled Lands to log into Sipta. So it's integrated, I think is the word you're looking for. Don't really like wearing the helmets, but let's do it for the armour. Yeah, didn't like having to do that. That was Tessa the Blade. She can be quite a good one. And in a way, I'm glad it was somebody with a big two-hander, because if it had been the dude who was here earlier with the daggers, if it was somebody with daggers, yeah, I would have been in trouble. We would definitely have been in trouble if that had been somebody with the daggers. Well, at least we've got some gloves now. I don't think... Right, see if we get an armor patch kit we could fix it, possibly, but... I mean, yeah. But... Flipping... My course gear's got more durability than the flipping pieces by the look of it. They're practically done. Yeah, well. Suppose a bit of armour's better than no armour. Ah, dear me. Right. Did I hear another? No, we haven't quite got another point yet. But I think what we do, we'll pop that in health. I want to try and get, if we can get our health or vitality, as it is in this game, to the first perk at least. That's what I'm bothered about first, because then we've got the health regen, the passive health regen at least, which will help a bit. So that's the aim for that. Then get our stamina up to the first perk, then get the carry up a bit. And then I'm gonna, once we get the carry to the first perk again, keep going on health and stam for the first little while. So that we can take a few hits if we need to do. Don't want to be doing ideally, but if we have to do, then at least we can. But, yeah. I'll be honest, it's nice to be back here again. Even if it is to do a challenge that can be very nerve-wracking. And I think I've hopefully learned from... Yes, that was a bit later down the line where I messed up last time. But just these little tricks early on, excuse me, that I'm kind of picking up is kind of reminding me.
Stamina is most important, so you can run for your life faced with tears of joy.
Yeah, do a Sir Robin. A brave Sir Robin. Tactical retreat. Yeah, that's the one. That's the thing again, it's like when you're doing your attacks, even with your daggers. It's safer to do a couple of hits, roll out and wait, than it is to try and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 and stack loads to take too many hits. Now, if you play the normal playthrough, yeah, have at it.
Exactly, Sheriff.
And you're not
There's
bothered.
Also the Grey Ones cave for great weapons.
And you're not bothered
it
because
just
obviously...
takes a lot of swimming to stay out of trouble.
You're just playing for fun, aren't you? So it doesn't matter if you die, because you can rinse, repeat, try again. But obviously in this, you don't want to die. Because then that means you've got to... All this we've just done now, we've got to do all over again. Right, how many... There's always more than one shell back over there, isn't there? Is there more than one over there? There usually is. It's this one. Ah, typical, it's turned away again. And is that a... That's a regular one, isn't it? Not a corrupted one, is he? Don't think so. This looked a bit bigger and a bit darker from here. Could be, but... Excuse me, I've got a right tickle. Yeah, we're not going to take that chance. So I'm really having to try and pull myself back and not get too overconfident.
Yeah, but Groan's weapons are not as good as they used to be, so I ignore them. Better things can be looted early game. Looks corrupted.
Yeah, I thought it was. You're definitely not, though. Hello. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let him do his thing. Oh, I got my stamina. And he bled out. So there we go. Perfect. Did that one just spawn in? Or did he just walk across the water? That's not the one I was just looking at there, is it? Because that looks like a corrupted one to me. while we're here, pop our fire down again a minute. Yeah, that one over there. Ah, look where that my little dot is. That looks a little bigger to me in a different colour. It looks a lot darker. I think that's the one I was just looking at, wasn't it? Or is that a different one? Hard to say. Let's pick you up again. Nom nom on a bit of food. We're not quite on our next level.
If fate in doubt, run away.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan, definitely. Let's go. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Split that. Drop that.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Split that. Drop that. Split that. Drop that. Reduce as much weight as we can. Ooh, 1 point off that first perk in vitality chart. We nearly hit the passive health regen. We're getting there. Yeah, see, I don't want to go for anything too much over here because I don't want to pull that one. Because that would be rather annoying.
Sheriff, weren't they opus at one time? My memory is not the best.
Well, we've made it through an hour so far, chat. Right, an hour in and we're still alive. So that's got to be something. Good start, eh? Right. I don't want to
They
be
were super op a while back, but heavy. They used to be op but really heavy.
You see how people are really heavy. What's that? What am I
They
missing?
reduced the damage and the weight.
What was super OP? I think I've missed something there. What are we talking about? What are you?
Grey One's weapons.
Oh, right, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. 5. Whoa! Yeah, we'll let you have that cheeky stuff. You've just reset, haven't you? Oh, no, you haven't.
Okay, thanks. I remember now the Grey One's weapons were great for thralls.
Oh, they were flipping super OP for thralls. Super OP. Down he goes. Yeah, it was funny when the grey ones were bugged for a while when you go and fight them and instead of putting the weapon out, they'd just do this. They'd just start punching you. It was so funny. Yeah. Yeah. It was so funny how they just try and punch you constantly. So funny. Right. So we are here. Trying to play it very carefully. Trying to be mindful of the fact that there could be a... I'm not even going to say it because if I say it I can guarantee one will come along. Hello? stick to the easy things that we know how to deal with first, chat. Stick to the shale backs for the minute. There is an NPC bonfire just up there, as there is a couple over here as well that we're not going to entertain because we don't want to get.
You aiming for the sorcery cave today?
I was thinking about it, but then it just, because you get that bit of corruption from it. Because you end up with a bit of corruption for going in there. I don't know, because obviously if I'm already struggling with stam as it is, yeah, I can do the ice bridge and go over and check all the chests and everything, but it's just that tiny, and I know it's only a tiny bit, but in this kind of thing, for me at the minute, until I've at least got my stamina a little higher, it feels a little bit dicey to risk it just yet. If I could do a bit of a run around here and deal with crocs and shalebacks and whatever, you just get the levels up a bit, go try and maybe take on the other one skull person across the other side of the river, see if we can get some more
Sorcerer
armor off
cave, then a
them.
loot round and bar visit in Septimera. It s in the guide, grinning face with sweat.
Yeah, again, I just want a little bit more gear to be able to get around to Septimera from there. I'm going to need, obviously I've got water, but I have to make sure I've got plenty of food and a bit better than just my stone daggers, if I can make myself a pike or something eventually, or a basic shield and a mace that's better than a stone mace, obviously. Hello, are you? No, you're a regular one. You're not the big bag nasty. Oh, are you stuck? Well, you were.
Don't you gain XP skinning stuff? You just leave your kills.
That's true. I could be getting a bit more XP from skinning, yeah, good point. I don't have a skinning knife, but yeah. Good point. Do get a bit of XP from skinning. That other crop will probably respawn now, so... right. Not going to bother with that for the minute, because I've got enough. Hide we don't need. We'll get another head, so that's good, so we're not trying to head around. Don't have any levels yet, but that's good. We're over halfway on the XP. Yeah, night time again, but as you
You
can
will
see,
get more XP harvesting than killing shalebacks.
yeah, that's true. Just hack down trees and stone and go and farm a bit of iron. Even I could go across there and do a bit of an iron run. That is true. A bit of farm, bit of harvesting and gathering, and do a bit of this. Just change it up a bit. It's a good shout. Beauty of it is I can just drop it all. Make sure they're fully prepared, repaired even. Yeah, iron will definitely
Being a
give us.
nomad, the safe way face with tears of joy.
Yeah, no, I like it. That's a good suggestion. Only kill when you really have to kill and try and gain normal XP from a gathering. I like it. Well suggested. Yeah, look at that XP flying up now. Good shout, man. Good shout. It. There we go. Gonna go to our health. There we go. passive health
Improve the
regen.
Nomad image. We are not savages beaming face with smiling eyes.
Okay. See, I'll do it just for you. How's that? Okay. I won't be a savage nomad, I'll be a savvy nomad. I'll try and save myself from insanity and death and destruction and yeah. Well, that do. I am going to keep trying to get these two though, of course, when they're nearby, because just why not? Where's one? Where's the other one? Where did the other one go? Oh, there was two wandering around here. Oh, there he is, he's over there. Right. Could you come this way a little bit, Mr. Sharback? Because you're probably going to... Oh, I'm sorry, did I just hurt your friend? Luckily he just had his food on the head, so then I could regen my stamina. Tiny little slap that barely did anything to it. Thank you. Might as well for the XP just because they're easy kills. They're right there, so why not, right? Don't need that. Don't need the head because that's just weighing us down. Right. Carry on a bit more. Let's just chill for a little bit. Well, yeah, do hope everybody is enjoying it so far. Big thank you to each and every one of you for being here. Even if you're just lurking in the background, it's very much appreciated. Always nice to see people here. Max isn't here at the moment from Campfire Clowns, but I don't know if he's streaming tomorrow. Do we know at all? I know he was talking about it. Was it on Twitch last night with somebody, or with Kane, I think, about trying to sort the other day, trying to sort something for Saturday. So I don't know if they will be streaming at all. I don't know if anybody else knows. If he is, if he was here, then I could ask him myself. What? I've not really had a chance to check Discord very much today. I've been quite busy with prepping for this and some other stuff as well, so... Let's get... Where is it? There we go. Hunting bow. That's there. And then if we want to...
No mention of the stream as yet.
Right, okay. Oops. I know he said he was thinking about something for Saturday, but not sure whether it's happening. You never know, he might pop in. If he does, we can ask him. Better I'd be, I tell you. Taking all this real life time off. Terrible. I'm only kidding, of course. He's entitled to, excuse me, real life stuff. As we always say.
They are working on something, should be on.
Real life must always come first. That's what I've always learned with it as well, that you work YouTube around your life, not your life around YouTube. So even if people complain and say, oh, we want this, we want that, I'm sure if people had the time to do all these extra things, I'm sure they'd love to do. But as Angar will tell you, especially with working full time still, there's not enough hours in the day. Just isn't the time sometimes. Right, where are we going this time? So we're good on vitality. Let's go stamina for that one. Right. This is good, but what I'm going to do, because I realised as well there's another node that I missed back where we were just a bit ago. Somebody was shooting. We'll go get these two, and then we'll come back on the other side of the river, over there, and we'll go run around a few of the little iron nodes that are around, because iron gives you a lot more XP than what mining stone does. But yeah, I know I keep saying it, but it does. It means a lot to me, and it already shows me a lot. Just you guys all turning out like you have for Conan, or because you saw that it said Nomad, so you come to check it out because you saw the word Nomad. For those who don't know, Conan Exiles was the game that made my YouTube channel a little while ago. And I used to do a lot of guides and tips and tricks videos. I don't tend to do a beginner's guide per se. I mean, I may do when UE5 comes out because
My battery is going dead. Catch you later.
no worries, Troy. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Yeah, when it comes out on UE5 to console, I may do a beginner's guide because it's a console version of the game. But because I didn't start from day one with Conan, I haven't done beginner's guides. But Angar does a very good beginner's guide. There's other creators that do different guides as well. Mine's more the sort of tips and tricks and little handy bits and pieces that pick out for people, or NPC followers that I recommend for people to use, or what armour to use for them and why you do it, what weapons are good for them, etc. I'm more sort of the tips and tricks and sort of let's plays kind of content. But yeah. I know there was a lot of upset recently with the UE5 upgrade with those console players, that we felt like the way Funcom worded things at first that we were being ignored, but it now sounds like they've realised how things were said and that they are obviously going to work on trying to get it back to fixed and working well on Steam, so that they can get it to other versions on PC, and then hopefully then to console and Xbox. I say console, PlayStation and Xbox. Hopefully then, once they can get it working, which we do hope they do, because obviously that will be absolutely awesome. Because I must admit, I do like what I see of what I've seen on PC. It looks incredible, and the fact that it doesn't take half as much to run. How have you aggroed to me when I've already gone past you? Yeah, you're just going to do a fancy little dance there, that's fine by me. But yeah, being one of only few console creators, as I said, that I'm aware of that actually play Conan on console, it might do me good to get back onto it. And if that is the case, hopefully then if I can get the content, it gives me a couple of vids a week to do at least. Because I haven't done any videos for a little while, but I do want to get back onto doing the videos. Because I used to do at least 1 or 2 videos a week, and then the streams on the Friday. Because all well and good, doing a stream is good and you catch up with your community, etc. But obviously it doesn't grow the channel the same as what making videos actually does. So it'll be good to get back into the swing of things with it. Back to the good old days and hopefully get my channel growing a bit. Because that's why I'm doing it. That's the whole point of why I'm doing it. That's a tree. The whole point of why I'm doing it is not just for fun, it's to try and turn it into a living. You know, make a living from it. Because I'm not able to work in regular jobs, unfortunately, because of various health reasons, the eyesight being one of them. So I would like to obviously turn this into something that I do because I enjoy it, but that I can actually get, you know, something from doing it, as well as just the enjoyment. Not just the enjoyment of playing it, but actually make a living from it. Would be very nice. I think I just skipped over a bit there, but I don't know. It's a shame, all this iron rabbit to drop. Ooh. It usually gives you a lot more XP, but that's only going up very, very slightly. Which is a surprise. I thought it may have gone up a bit better than that. I know there is a bit here somewhere, unless I'm thinking of the next bit along. Ah yeah, this is the bit where it's up here. Oh yeah, so what's everybody up to at the moment? What are you playing? What are you doing for fun or for work, or what are you working on at the moment? Always interesting to hear what people are up to. I know Kathy Ann's been very busy working on her 3rd book in her series that she's doing. A lot of writing, a lot of words. But I believe she's getting pretty good with it, aren't you? Getting quite far on with it, and is quite happy. Which is good to hear.
Hi Night Troy. I play Conan and Windrose ATM. My weekend is going to be spent writing book 3. You might be surprised to hear. Conan and Dune grinning squinting face.
Ah, what a surprise.
I am very close to finally having a worthwhile read.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Absolutely. As I've been saying to you, like you've been saying yourself, haven't you? You're doing this one for you and writing this for you. And yeah, go for it. Looking forward to it. How much XP do you get for picking them? Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Oh. Let's try and take them on bits.
Hanky
Whoa!
smiling face with smiling eyes.
Did you just say that? Why are you super duper quick, Mr. Crocodile? Well, that's clever.
Snappy croc.
Yeah, and then he was walking backwards then. Did you see that? He was walking backwards as well then. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. Cheeky beggar. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, how rude. Snuck up on me, he did. Right. I'm getting the levels up now, which is good. I've got a bit more health. I suppose really we should have seen if we'd if our friend had respawned at the other where we killed Tessa. But never mind. Don't think that's going to give us very much, is it? Are you going to give us a lot of XP? Probably not. Oh, you're going to... Well, there it goes. I was just going to say it got away, but then it died to the bleed. Oh, hello, rabbit.
Holy shat, just realize how bad the graphics is in this old version after a month of playing the UE5 enhanced version. Can't really go back to.
Yeah, it does make you realise, doesn't it, just how different it is. Just, yeah, it's crazy. If you've been playing the UE5 version and you're fortunate that you can do them. To be honest, why would you?
On the floor laughing.
Why would you go back to this version? You know, I can't wait till we get the UE5 version because obviously, like they've said, if I'm right, is it? I presume it'll be the same on console, but the file size is a lot smaller. Is it like half as big as it was?
Rabbit in rolling on the floor laughing. Nah, still looks good. Just UE5 is better.
Yeah, oh yeah. Performance-wise, it's better as well, and you know. But yes, ultimately UE5 is the better looking version, definitely. Absolutely. I mean, what? You think how grubby and misty that looks compared to if Vanguard did that on his playthroughs on UE5, just the way it comes in on the shore and just the way it sounds and the water effects, and don't get me wrong, they've done an excellent job on it. Pity it's got its bugs, but everything does. Hopefully they can iron all those out and progress it and develop it and get the people that they need to help them with it if they don't know what they're doing, to then, you know, eventually bring it to us console players as well. Sorry if you heard that on the mic, that's my I'm not going to say her name because she'll move it, she'll say something again, but the thing that you can talk to and ask a question should usually help you. Oh. Yeah, stroppy pants, not fighting you, go away. It's funny, going back to June Awakening, I know I said I'm still a bit on the fence with it and unsure as yet, but I did have a look on the PlayStation Store to see how much it's going to be, obviously, and did actually add it to my wish list as well, surprisingly, because I just thought, why not? You know, even though I haven't fully decided yet. I thought I shall still add it to the wish list because you never know. Yeah, I knew you were an aggressive one, I could tell by the way you were stomping around like you were. Because I thought, yeah, you never know. I'm crocking outside like I'm in water, huh? Hello. to volunteer to unalive yourself for me, really? Ow. Whoa, straight through. There goes my stamina. Whew, there we go. Followed me all that way, you did. Get rid of any excess weight that we don't need to be carrying, because there's just really no point carrying it. Trouble is, if I fight that one that's an aggressive, I'll just trigger the other ones as well that aren't aggressive at first, and this means a world of hurt for us. So we're not gonna risk that one. Right. Get some grub downers. How are we doing on time? Gotta keep an eye on it. Half an hour left. That's gone so quick. It's an hour and a half gone already, chat. Why does time go? That's crazy. What am I missing? Right, I'm missing. What am I missing? So, bit of fibre. Get those repaired up again. We will carry on with a bit more mining and farming again in a minute. We'll do that in a more chill way, because, like I say, don't have to be savages. So what we'll do here is hope our friend goes to fight the shellbacks. Looks like he has. And he's a daggers dude as well. Which isn't great. I don't want to pull his aggro just yet.
Curry has arrived. Stay safe and don't do a badge eye. Catch your latter sign of the horn, smiling face with sunglasses, sign of the horns.
No, no, no. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ow. Yes, that wasn't a huge
Enjoy
owie.
Angar. See
That
your
wasn't a
latter.
huge owie, but that hurt a bit. No worries, Angar. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. Enjoy the curry. And I'll do my best. Ho ho ho! That was a bit of a cheese. Bit of a cheese, but hey. Trouble is, where's his body going? Where's his bag? Did he not drop a bag in it? Where'd he go? Killed him right here, but I don't see his bag. Or his body, I should say. Ah, that's a bit of a... Come on, game. Killed him, but I don't see his body anywhere, chat. Well, he definitely died, because you just saw him. No. Can't see his body now. I have to wait for night time to pass a minute as well. Because it doesn't help that I can't swim in the water in a minute, but that's a bit of a doozy. Cheesed him in the sense that we managed to kill him without him. I don't think he reset, did he? No, because he would be here. No, because he would have been here. So it's a bit of a cheese that we killed him the way we did. But, yeah. I don't see his body. He was right here. Do a daytime going back a little more so I can see. So this is why we need. This is why we need UE5. Yeah, just if he'd have had a bit of armour on him, that could have been useful. He might have had a bit of armour on him that we could have used. Might have only been light, but yeah, that's a bummer. I wonder if I run away a little bit and then run back. If it'll get his body to show up. Let's just see. He was about here, wasn't he? Did he roll? When he died, did his body roll further down the hill? His body could have rolled. Nah. I don't know. Damn it. Should have maybe pulled him out of the water, really. Oh well. Oh well. It happens. Right, back to it. Let's just chill a bit. That's one of the ways where the game says, yeah, you just cheesed him. Well, guess what? You lost your loot. That's where Conan slaps you in the butt and says, naughty, you did that, naughty. So you don't get no loot. He says, oh, let's go back to farm, and then immediately goes after a crocodile again. Really? I don't think so, Sunshine. You're not aggroing me. Resetting on me and then flipping changing your mind that you're not going to fight me. Not happening, pal. You don't growl at me and then change your mind. That's not how this works. That one. Oh well. Right. Where were we? Just double checking he hasn't appeared. Right, back to the same corner. I'll give a shrift that said it, was it? Let's go back to shrift mode. Let's call it that. Chilling Nomad, just trying to stay alive and just chilling to get the levels. So if we can use this to get some good levels before we have to go further, then yeah, what have we got to worry about, eh? Let's just keep running up and down this way a bit. Okay, chat. Okay, Make sure that they're always good, because they are our lethal weapon at the moment. We've got 1.2s, we've got passive health regen. Gotta be stamina, hasn't it? There we go, first perk in stamina. Perfect. Let's grab a few berry bushes for the minute. Down to what am I looking for? I've already forgot what I'm looking for, chat. No, not that. Another couple of them. Another 3 of them. Yeah, so we've got plenty of those there. Definitely don't need all these branches. Dump them off. Not leave the seeds. Berries will keep a few. Just, yeah, no, I'll keep them. So I've got the drink. I've got 2 canteens. Well, canteens, water skins, whatever you want to call them. Same blooming thing. Quench your thirst to do the same job. Right. If we go over here, past what was called Chaos Corner or Crocodile Corner or whatever at one point. Oh, and for reference, that spot I showed at the other end in our expand, that's the person that will transport you to Sipta in the southeast corner. And then I don't think it's... Is it this bonfire, or it might be the one where the little armourer used to spawn? Can't remember exactly. Just seen Angar's episode as well, I can't remember, but it's either here or a bit further up where the armourer used to spawn. You'll get another person that will teleport you to Sipta again. And they will take you to this one at this end will take you to the southwest corner, I believe. So bottom left and bottom right with these 2. I mean, obviously your other 2 will take you to the other areas. Hence why they're at the bottom on New River, because obviously they take you to the lower part of Sipta. Not onto the Southern Isle, I might add. It's just the bottom left and bottom right corners of the main island that it will take you to. But yeah, welcome in anybody that's just joined, that's just lurking in the background. Good to see you. Do say hello, we don't bite. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. And I try not to say it too much because obviously I don't want to seem like I'm, you know, trying to push it on people. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, or you haven't left a like, please do consider doing so. Trying to grow a successful channel on YouTube, doing pretty well so far, but need to continue growing, and I can only do it with your guys' help. And no pressure to do so, like I said, it doesn't cost you anything, but helps me out immensely, and it shows me that if you enjoy the content that I bring out, that I'm going to keep making it. You enjoy it, I'll keep making it. That's the way it goes. She's fighting that crocodile, she's just killed it. Oh, God, typical. Oh, missed her again. Missed her again. Hiya.
I am volunteering. Curry has arrived. Stay safe and don't do a badge eye. Catch you latter, sign of the horn, smiling face with sunglasses, sign of the horns. Enjoy Angar.
Need to
See you
regen
later.
stamina.
Never mind.
Ooh, that was close. You nearly had a hit. Oh, are you stuck in the water as well? Boom! Gotcha! And I just had to stop myself. I said another word after that. Whew! I nearly added another word after that one then, but thought, nope, try and keep it family friendly, so I better not. It was a word that, yeah, I heard somebody else react the same way, and yeah, I was ashamed. Just a few arrows. I thought I might have had a bit of medium armour off her, but never mind. Alright, because it's relatively, I mean it's safe-ish around here, it's not terribly dangerous, but I'm going to make my way back towards the Sentinels a bit in a minute, because when we carry on next time, I want to carry on from that area. So we're going to make our way back that way, that's provided we don't die between now and the next 15 minutes of the stream ending. Just while I think on, if you've seen any of my recent videos that I've done, there is they are from Ark, obviously Ark Survival Ascended, but there is a link to the Discord. There's a couple of Conan videos I've done as well. Should be links to the Discord in the description of those videos. Do come and join us on there, or unless, I don't know if one of my mods are around, if you're able to share the link in chat for people, do come and join us on Discord, come say hi, we don't bite. Come and share your ideas and your knowledge that you have of the game. If you enjoy playing Conan, share it with us. Lots of people here who do enjoy it, and a lot of hours of experience
Family
between.
friendly. You say killing a thrall lol, hyphen.
I know. I know. But, yeah. Yeah. Family friendly to a degree. Alright. Trying to keep it in English rather than the wrong sort of French. Adult show, but trying to keep it, you know, light, humoured entertainment rather than using the wrong kind of French. Is that better? But yeah, if one of my mods are able to share a link to the Discord at all in chat, unless you have done. Obviously I can't see it on my phone at the minute. But that would be great if you could. Like I say, anybody's more than welcome to come and join. Just ask you
no
to,
word you did not say.
just ask you to keep it friendly, you know, keep it polite, keep it civilised with people. Just a few simple rules that we ask people to follow to keep it fair for everybody. It's not just for Conan, obviously it is a work in progress, that Discord, so there will be other channels in there eventually for, I'll try and separate different channels off, maybe for Ark and Conan and possibly Dune if I end up doing Dune in the future, or you know, a memes channel possibly, maybe not, I don't know, but it's only got the basics at the moment.
https://dice.com/CHANNELS/148493284584932847461728258.
There you go. Whatever she just said. Thank you. Whatever that was that added that. Much appreciated. But yeah, what the lady just said. All the numbers. More than welcome to come and join. It's another thing that we're trying to grow as part of the channel and what have you. I've not had one. I've been parts of other Discords, and I am in some others, but never had my own as yet. I just think it's high time we started trying to do that, and you know, communicate with the followers a bit more. But yeah, some of you will recognise this particular spot right here. Well, it's not this spot just here, but just over there. That spot just there. Because obviously if you join the Discord as well, and become a member in there, join the Discord, become part of the community, you'll get a notification in there for when I go live, for the live streams, or when I post a video, so at least you'll know. If your YouTube notifications aren't great or they don't show up for some reason, you'll know when I've posted a video or done got a stream. I can't schedule streams yet, unfortunately, because I'm doing it directly from the PS5, whereas the intent in the near future, hopefully, is to get a PC sorted out once I can afford one, and then still play on the console but have a PC running the OBS side of things, so a stream will be able to be scheduled and you'll see it sooner and chat will be able to start sooner, etc. Hopefully, but we have to kind of work with things as they are at the moment. Just the way it goes, as they say. Do you two separating again? Right. You keep coming this way, you go off that way. Keep going, dude. I'm gonna try and get him just out of the aggro range for that other one. Probably won't, but we can try. Right off over the other side. Oh, no, there he is. Go. Right. Now it's time to be a bit more chill, as they say. I know I said that a few minutes ago, but I mean it this time. Let's try and wind it down a little bit before I get too overconfident and make a silly mistake and get myself killed, because if I do, that's it. That would just be embarrassing, having the last run that I did, that I got further up into the map and then this time I ended up dying to a silly mistake on New River. Don't want to be doing that. That I do not want to be doing. Arcos. Arcos the Wanderer. Well, once a sailor, now a wanderer. That's what he'll tell you. I don't know if Cassie and Tay are still here, if you're up for a quick chat after stream at all, if you're around. I'd be more than happy to jump in chat for a few if you're around. Please don't feel like you have to do if you're busy or whatever you, but I'm more than happy to say a quick hello when we're done.
Would love to.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. We shall do that. What are we up to? Let's have a look. Nearly 5 to. A couple more minutes. Oh. Let's get everything repaired up. Let's try and get at least this last level before we call it the episode. Well, we've got a few minutes, so let's try and make the most out of it. Because we're not that far off our next XP gain, so why not, right? Just to give us a tiny bit more carrying capability. There we go. Eat a bit more food. Right, well that I think will do us. We are only 2 or 3 minutes off 9 o'clock already. So we've survived the first episode. Yay! We're still alive and kicking. We've made it. Took a little bit of damage off a few things, but nothing major. Had a couple of scares early on, but we're good, we're making progress. Hopefully next week we can progress a bit further as well. What I may do off camera is farm those couple of people again. Don't want to just keep doing them on camera all the time because you guys have seen that and it'd be too much. But once again, if you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave your comments below, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the next one. And as soon as we did make it, yes, that means I will see you back here on Tuesday, 7 PM. That's 7 PM UK time for episode 2.
See you next time.
We'll see how we go, but thanks everybody for being here. Glad you enjoyed it. I've had fun, definitely. I'm gonna go and lie down in the dark room now. But yeah, thanks everybody. Lots of content coming up over the weekend, possibly from Campfire Clowns. Do check them out. 8 o'clock UK time. A couple of hours before that, you got the Hobo Gamer. I think if he's doing a stream, I believe he'll be doing Subnautica still. Do check him out as well. Then of course Sunday you've got the Bossman Angar with his stream, probably back on Dune again. And then Bad Guy doing his stream at 10 PM straight after Angar. Angar starts at 8 PM UK. And then if the Clowns are doing anything Monday, you've got your Monday stream again 8 PM UK time. And then guess what, you're back with me again at 7 PM on Tuesday. That's if you want to do, of course. But yeah, big thank you to you all. And big thank you to anybody that will watch in the future. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for checking this out. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, Exiles, bye bye for now.